All right, next up, we're going to welcome back Ant Fujinaga.
Hello,
Hello.
hello. All right. So, without further ado, now, babies, now it's time to be quiet because I have to play. So today's theme is the horror, the horror. So, and you know, I've got lots of songs that express that. So there's no shortage of those. And so the first horrifying thing I'm going to play about is, or sing about rather, is versions of Microsoft Word that are later than Windows XP. Windows 7 was okay, but after that, it's just a disaster. So here is my versions are obsolete. I still use Windows XP and Office 2003. They do the job adequately and with minimum hegemony. The company managers fear that without innovating a chip, they'll run out of sales and go broke. So they force it to fix what they broke, reshuffling all the commands, and now nobody understands procedures that previously were accomplished with serenity. Now they keep revenues high by making us rent and not buy. See them happily foraging by keeping us hemorrhaging. Their toy was cleverly cruel, just like pushes out of the school. They first got us hooked on the bait, and then made us capitulate. By victis on equalities, made service contingent on fees, and compromise our agency, encroaching on our privacy. Let's hope that the future will bring some system which does the same thing, with full compatibility to vanquish this monopoly. Alas, I cannot fulfill this need, for I have not the skill. If you have the right expertise, unravel this tyranny, please. Right. So have fun. Some of you might know the rhythm. What the rhythm was? Do you want me to tell you, or do you want to figure it out? I saw that you were going like this. Did I do something wrong apart from the music, obviously?
No, somebody was not muted.
Oh, okay. I thought you were doing things to me like, no, don't sing about Microsoft. We'll all get sued, or something like that.
It's not a liability thing. No, it affects
I
your.
mean, what are they going to get out of me? My books? They don't like books. All right. I'm really going to get in trouble now. All right. So next up in the series of songs about horrifying things is overbearing people who ruin parties. Babies, babies. No, don't fight. Sorry. The Sprugs insisted on making a dinosaur world right next to me. So, okay. So here is a song called The Toad of Despair. It's not only a dinosaur world. Okay. Okay, it's also prehistoric because it has goats. Right, okay. So this is no that car is too noisy. Okay. Some creatures eat berries and others drink nectar, and some subsist mostly on burgers and beer. But you have a different nutritional vector. You suck all the joy from whomever is near. You start by projecting a short-lived illusion a flimsy facade of congenial cheer. Your victims are cast into helpless confusion, perceiving too late that it's just a veneer. If you hear that there's fun to be had, you have to turn up and make it awkward and sad. Hearts tend to lag as you heave it aside. We'd ask you to leave, but we're far too polite. Up you live like a toad of despair. I speak of the devil, and the devil is there, hoping the party with trouble and strife. It's almost as if you did not have a life. It is not your presence that we find regrettable, simply the fact that you're not very nice. Your tantrums and monologues are unforgettable. We try to reason with you, but no dice. You pontificate on your latest obsession. You criticize others, admitting no wrong. The faintest objection is crushed with aggression. It's likely that you'll be alone before long. If you hear that there's fun to be had, you have to turn up and make it awkward and sad. Hearts tend to lag as you heave it aside. We'd ask you to go, but we're far too polite. Up you live like a toad of despair. I speak of the devil, and the devil is there, harshing our stand with trouble and strife. It's almost as if you did not have a life. All right. First world problems there. You ruined my party by talking about something that was the same as we talked about last time. Okay. Now, a spot of the old murder ideation here. A song about one of my exes. I was 18. I was engaged to a man that smoked, and I thought he was old because he was 30. So I thought, well, I don't have to have an awkward conversation with him to break the engagement because he's so old and he smokes, and so he'll just sort of die. So he's old and he smokes, and maybe he'll just die on me. He is, by the way, still alive. I don't even kill mosquitoes, so I'm quite nice, but this is my outlet. If I want to kill someone, I just write a song instead. Next time he tells me to pick up the socks he left on the floor, shall I just grin and bear it as I've often done before? Or will there inexplicably be dead all in his tea? Or shall I just pick up the socks, repeating patiently? He's old and he smokes, he's old and he smokes, and maybe he'll just die on me. He's old and he smokes, he's old and he smokes, and maybe he'll just die on me. He's old and he smokes, he's old and he smokes, and maybe he will just die on me. He's old and he smokes, he's old and he smokes, and maybe he will just die on me. Next time he orders me around, shall I comply politely? Or will there unexpectedly be razors in his muesli? Or maybe with impunity he'll have his breakfast razor free. And as I do, as I am told, my eyes will light up hopefully. he smokes, he's old and he smokes, and maybe he'll just die on me. He's old and he smokes, he's old and he smokes, and maybe he'll just die on me. He's old and he smokes, he's old and he smokes, and maybe he will just die on me. La 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 la. He's old and he smokes, he's old and he smokes, and maybe he will just die on me. He says he doesn't like the taste, but he's not strong enough to quit. Is it my fault if he can't help but make a habit of it? Why push him off the shelf when he'll jump off himself? Next time he shouts or nags, give him a couple of drags. He's old and he smokes, he's old and he smokes, and maybe he'll just die on me. He's old and he smokes, he's old and he smokes, and maybe he'll just die on me. He's old and he smokes, he's old and he smokes, and maybe he will just die on me. He's old and he smokes, he's old and he smokes, and maybe he will just die on me. La da 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 Healthy. And finally, do I have time for one more?
Good question. Let me see.
I think so. Do I?
Sorry about that. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. The next performer is at 1:30.
Okay. So this last one has not just one layer of horror, because not only is it about a grim subject, but I invented it last week, and so I'm going to butcher it. This is why I am the Sunset Butcher, because I live in the sunset and I butcher songs, which is ironic because actually I don't even eat meat, but I'm the Sunset Butcher. So this is a heavily mangled version of a new song, which is called Aloysius de Montfort O'Leary. Aloysius de Montfort O'Leary lives at 42 B Grosvenor Square, and with a job that's dependably dreary, and a bedroom that no one will share. He was once going to be a musician, but it won't pay enough to survive, so he gets by selling the time of his life, but on Saturdays he feels alive. He wakes up and the world is his oyster. He can choose to make use of the day by engaging in meaningful, tiring pursuits, or just rest as the time slips away. This is about him and it's not about you, though it may resonate. It has nothing to do with matters affecting the whole human race. Art is universal, but not in this case. Aloysius de Montfort O'Leary he lives for one day and then falls asleep. And he wakes up forlorn and world weary on account of the self he can't keep. He must hand it back over tomorrow. On the weekends he has it on loan. And he wishes his youth and his middle age gone, for that self will be once more his own. When he finally reaches retirement, until then he must patiently save all his dreams of attaining his purpose in life, for when he's got one foot in the grave. This is about him, and it's not about you. Though it may resonate, it has nothing to do with matters affecting the whole human race. Art is universal, but not in this Always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the bright side of life. Please don't sue me, this is just a quotation of homage and positive publicity. Besides, it has been observed that imitation is a form of sincere flattery. Always look on the bright side of life. 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 Always look on the bright side of All right. And that's thank you. That's also about the universality of art, because if you write something that happens to draw upon your own experiences, people say that's just about you. Like, yeah, it can't possibly be extrapolated into the experience of the rest of the species, right? So then, what about if I write a song about someone else, Aloysius de Montfort O'Leary, who lives at 42B Grosvenor Square? So there you is. All right. Very specific. Okay.
Too funny.
So this is about him, and it's not about you. Do not relate to this.
Don't relate to it.
Don't relate. Even if you find yourself in that story, no, it's about him. Just about him. Okay. Message received.
On that note.
Okay.
Thank you. Great set. And
bye. Thank you.
Hilarious as always.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Tragilarious.
Look on the bright side of life.
Oh, and I hope they don't sue me. Microsoft or Monty Python. I've asked them, so they won't, because that's how it works.
And it is how it works.
Yeah, that's how it works. It's the law. It's the ninja code. Okay. Sorry, next person.
All right.
Break a leg, next person.